Hi friends, how are you? In this video we are going to learn about the cecum. The cecum, in Latin cecum called blind. Cecum is the large dilated bland sac at the commencement, that means proximal end of the large intestine. It is situated in the right iliac fossa above the lateral half of the inguinal ligament. Its surface projection occupies the triangular region limited by the right lateral plane, the transtubercular plane, and the inguinal ligament. It communicates superiorly with the ascending colon, medially at the ileocecal junction with ileum, and posterior-medially with appendix. Okay, I think it is clear to you. Once again I read for you. Cecum is the large dilated blind sac at the commencement of the large intestine. It is situated in the right iliac fossa above the lateral half of the inguinal ligament. Its surface projection occupies the lateral region limited by the right lateral plane, the transtubercular plane, and the inguinal ligament. It communicates superiorly with the ascending colon, medially at the ileocecal junction with ileum, and posterior-medially with appendix. Okay, and note. Okay, cecum is so named because it forms the blind end of the large intestine below the level of ileal opening. Okay, coming to the shape. Okay guys, coming to the shape. Generally the cecum appears as a dilated pedunculous sac inferior to the ileocecal junction. The growth of the cecum from birth leads to a change in its shape and in the position of the attachment of appendix. Okay, once again, the growth of the cecum from birth leads to the change in its shape and in the position of the attachment of appendix. At birth, the cecum is conical in shape and the vermiform appendix is attached at its apex. Okay, at birth, cecum is conical in shape and vermiform appendix is attached at its apex. Lateral, the cecal growth results in the formation of two sacules, one on either side of anterior tinea coli. The growth of the right sacula is greater than the left, so that the apex of cecum and the base of appendix are pushed towards the left. Okay, right saccular growth is more than the or greater than the left. So okay, right is more, so that the apex of the cecum and the base of the appendix are pushed towards the towards the left and nearer to the ileocecal junction. Once again for you, the growth of the right sacula is greater than the left, so that the apex of cecum and the base of the appendix are pushed towards the left and nearer to the ileocecal junction. As a result, the base of appendix is attached at the posterior medial wall of the cecum. As a result, the base of appendix is attached at the posterior medial wall of the cecum. Where the base of appendix is attached? It is attached at the posterior medial wall of the cecum. Okay, next, types of cecum. Okay, next is types of cecum. The cecum and vermiform appendix develop from the cecal bud arising from the caudal limb of primitive intestinal loop. Once again, the cecum and vermiform appendix. Cecum as well as appendix. What appendix? Vermiform appendix. Developed from cecal bud. From where? It developed from the cecal bud. Where it arises? It arises from the caudal limb. That means we may say it as a tail. Okay, caudal limb of the primitive intestinal loop. Totally, the cecum and vermiform appendix develop from the cecal bud arising from the caudal limb of primitive intestinal loop. The proximal part of the bud, which bud? Cecal bud. The proximal part of the cecal bud dilates to form cecum and distal part remains narrow and forms the vermiform appendix. Once again for you, bud has two parts, proximal as well as distal. Okay, the proximal part dilates to form cecum. Proximal forms the cecum and distal remains narrow. Okay, this distal one remains narrow and forms the vermiform appendix. Okay guys, on the basis of growth of cecum lateron, 4 types of cecum may be found in adults. Okay, how many types? On the basis of growth of cecum lateron, 4 types of cecum may be found in adults. Okay, first we see the headings. Conical type or fetal type, infantile type, normal type, exaggerated type. Okay, once again, 4 type of cecum are formed. 4 type of cecum may be found in adults. What are the 4 forms? Fetal form, infantile form, normal type, exaggerated type. Okay, first conical type or fetal type. It is fetal. Okay, it is 2%, 2, 3, exaggerated is 4 to 5, normal is more. Okay, 2, 3, 4 and 80 to 90%. Okay, remember like this, because normal is most normal type means that means most of the persons or most of the individuals contain the normal one only. So accept this, remaining all first fetal, next infantile stage and exaggerated stage. Okay, remember like this, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 80 to 90%. Okay, first conical type or fetal type, it is 2%. The cecum is conical and the appendix is attached at its apex. Okay, once again for you, cecum is the name itself, it is conical type or fetal type. Okay, cecum is conical in shape and appendix is attached at its apex. Okay, I show you the diagram, then you understand easily. This is the fetal type or conical type cecum. Cecum is conical in shape. You observe this, this is in cone in shape, and the appendix is, the vermiform appendix is attached at the apex of the cecum. Okay, they show you here guys, this is vermiform appendix. Okay, once again for your remembrance, it is of 4 types. First conical type, also called fetal type, it is 2%. Cecum is conical in shape and the appendix is attached at its apex. Next infantile type, I already told you it is 3%. Infantile type is 3%. The cecum is quadrate in shape. Okay, quadrate means it has 4 sides due to equal size of right and left saccules, and the appendix is attached at the depressed bottom. Okay guys, infantile type, once again I am reading for you. Infantile type is 3%. Cecum is quadrate in shape. Cecum is quadrate in shape due to equal size of right and left saccules. In infantile stage, the cecum is in quadrate shape Why this quadrat shape comes? This right and left saccules are in same sizes, okay, and the appendix is attached at the depressed bottom. Okay, I show a diagram, it is easy to understand to you. Okay, this is infantile type, also called quadrate cecum. Okay, it is 3%. Okay, if you see this, it looks like quadrate in shape. Okay, why this quadrate shape comes? Due to right and left saccules is in same size and the appendix is attached at the depressed part at the bottom. Depressed part at the bottom, appendix is attached. Okay guys, okay, I show you parts. This one is the right cecal saccule, left cecal saccule, this one is the appendix. Okay, here also same, it is the fetal one, this is in conical shape. Vermiform appendix is here at the tip in fetal. Next, we learn about the normal type. In most of the individuals what is present, normal type, it is 80 to 90%. Right saccule is larger than the left. Okay, right. Okay, remember guys, right sign, not left, it is right. Right saccule is larger than the left. Okay, and the appendix is attached on the posterior medial. Posterior means back, medial means in medial side. Posterior medial aspect about 2 centimeters below the ileocecal junction. Once again for you, right saccule is larger than the left and the appendix is attached to on the posterior medial aspect about 2 centimeters below the ileocecal junction. And the appendix is attached to the posterior medial aspect. Okay, posterior medial aspect about 2 centimeters below the ileocecal junction. Okay, if I show you the diagram, it is easy to you. This is left pouch, this is right pouch. If you observe here, right one is larger than the left. Okay, for the identification of normal type, this is useful for you to identify. Right cecal pouch is larger than the left cecal pouch and the vermiform appendix is attached at the posterior medial aspect on the below 2 centimeters for the ileocecal junction. Okay, I think it is understand to you. Right pouch is larger than the left pouch and the appendix is attached at the posterior medial aspect and 2 centimeters below to the ileocecal junction. Okay, and normal types is nearly 80 to 90% is present. Next guys, exaggerated type, it is 4 to 5%. The right saccule is immensely large due to its exaggerated growth. Left saccule is absent. Okay, first one is here equal sizes, this is large, right one is large, here totally left is disappears. Okay, because of right saccule immensely large. Okay, right saccule is immensely large due to its exaggerated growth and the left saccule is absent. Appendix is attached just below the ileocecal junction. If I show a diagram, this is the exaggerated type of cecum. It is nearly 4 to 5% is present. Due to the exaggerated growth of right cecal pouch, we may not found the left cecal pouch, and the vermiform appendix is present just below the ileocecal junction. Okay guys, it is clear to you? Coming to the dimensions, its length is 6 centimeters. Okay, length 6 centimeters, nearly 2.5 inches. Width is 3 inches, that means 7.5 centimeters. When we compare that, 1 inch is nearly 2.5 centimeters. Though that wise, remember guys, length 6 centimeters, 7.5. Width is more. Okay, width is 7.5 centimeters, that is nearly 3 inches. Length is 6, L6, W7, 7W, 6L, 6L size 7W. Okay, 6 centimeters length, 7.5 centimeters width. It is clear here. In this video we learn about the introduction, okay, and shape and types of cecum and dimensions. I already show you the diagrams of the types of cecum also. Okay, we also learn the note here. Cecum is one of those organs of the body which have greater height or width than length. Okay, visualizing prostate, pituitary gland, and isthmus of thyroid gland, and celiac trunk. Okay, cecum is one of the organs because dimensions are here. Remember guys, dimensions: length 6, width 7.5. The only thing that is given here is that only. Cecum is one of those organs of the body which have greater width when compared that of the length, and some organs like it is prostate, pituitary gland, isthmus of the thyroid gland, and celiac trunk. These are the other ones like this character. Okay, meet you in part 2 of cecum. If you like this video, like, share and subscribe. Thank you.